Wow.
Oh my
was so good.
And that last line, every broken heart is a part of the centerpiece. Come on.
I know. I was like,
Oh.
what a surprise. It was like our own theme song.
We all have our own shirts now. We have a theme song.
We're
Kids come together.
This is so awesome.
And right here, like the power of 3.
Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh my gosh. This is great. I missed you guys.
I missed you
I
too.
missed you too. How are you feeling, Haley?
I'm human again.
Yeah. Yes, it does feel like that once you get sick.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, everyone be careful out there. Wear your masks. Do what you got to do. Hand sanitizer, everything. I wasn't even out in public that much. The germs are out to get you. That's my message. And they're not here to
believe that.
Oh gosh.
Not this year.
Do not get sick. Don't do it. Do not recommend.
What was that? 5-star don't?
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. 0 out of 10 stars. Do not recommend.
Yeah, exactly. That's it.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh my gosh. I had to do this one I just got it in. It says the Midnight Coven. And then you can't see the bottom, but it says they burned, but they still remain. So it has like spooky.
That is cool.
Yeah, it's by this one guy, Urban Myth. I love his stuff. I bought too many of his shirts, and he designed one specifically for like my paranormal team last year. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah. That's Urban Myth.
Yeah. Urban Myth Apparel is the name of his stuff. It's really cool. He does everything is related to like an urban myth. So, but he does his own graphics and stuff. It's really cool. Well, I know
people are feeling like that because I am not.
I know. I wish, because I love clothing too much. It's my obsession, amongst many. But
I was going to say you have the one, just the one.
No. Take one look around this room and you'll be like, oh my God. But you only see that small little box of it. But
that's awesome.
Yeah. It's also exciting is we got 2 guests tonight.
We do. It's a first for us. Yeah.
I know.
And they're both boys. We brought boys on tonight.
I know what we're thinking.
Got some male energy. Bounce us out.
Just for the one time. We'll let it slide.
Yeah.
Well, they have to come on in pairs, so they have protection.
Exactly.
Really right.
But before we get to that, let's talk about tonight's sponsors.
Yes.
Again, tonight's episode is brought to you by Foul Deeds, starring horror icon Ari Lehman, the original Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th.
Wow.
The brand new Kickstarter campaign for Foul Deeds is now live. It's been live for a couple of weeks. You guys, please don't miss your chance to help be a part of making this possible. It has a lot of exciting perks available for campaign backers, including acting roles, producer credits. Get those, you guys. Get those producer credits. Autograph CDs, and lots more. So check it out at Forever Entertainment. And you can join us by donating to the campaign today.
Do it.
Absolutely.
And then our second sponsor for today is the Final Girls Monster series. If you haven't seen it yet, check it out. We are all part of it. It's so cool. I love them. They're amazing. Final Girl is a horror-inspired lifestyle brand built for survivors and fans alike, celebrating resilience, rebellion, and the will to outlast whatever comes for you. Join us today at scarezone.net. We all have our special promo codes so you can help us out and get a little discount for yourself there as well. We have a large selection of merchandise on the website, so see what you want. There's all kinds of awesome stuff on there. And if you
And
know
I hear
anyone,
yeah,
go ahead.
I was gonna say, and I hear something special is coming out for February.
Oh, I can't wait.
I
New
know.
stuff. And if you're interested in being the final girl yourself, reach out to find Forever Entertainment or Anthony and Mandy Camano and get a hold of them. Yeah, oh my gosh, such cool stuff. I love that design.
That was
Oh, I was at work when that came out the other day when I got the message. And I turned around to my boss. I was like, look, I'm on a shirt.
I'm a monster.
I'm a monster.
I love design drops.
He said they didn't make any changes on you. It's great.
It suits you. We all have our inner monster, and they captured it really well. Love these guys.
They really did.
Sure did. You know, I got a little demon in us.
Some days more than one.
Yes. Well, you ready to bring the boys on?
Let's
think
do it.
So tonight with us, we have a filmmaker and a podcaster. So we're going to be able to cross a couple of different medias. Director Rocco Cross and podcaster Joseph Gelinas.
Welcome.
How's it going?
Hello.
Hello.
Fabulous.
Hey,
Hi.
what's up? How's it going?
Welcome to the Coven, fellas.
Thank you for having us on.
Definitely, thank you.
In stereo.
And I'm a big fan of witch stuff. Like I was a huge fan of Charm growing up. So like yeah, like I love this.
You came to the right spot for sure.
Definitely. So Rocco, do you want to start telling us a little bit about yourself for our viewers who are just getting to know you?
Yeah, definitely. Let's see, where do I start? Like I used to do wrestling. Like I did pro wrestling for a little while. Like never made it to the big stuff like the WWE or anything like that. But tried and had tryouts and stuff like that. And then from wrestling I went and tried to act. Like I did some like very like low budget to no budget horror films, and then went on to podcasting and interviewing different people, and now trying to make my very first film.
Yay!
That's awesome. That's so exciting. And Joseph, oh yeah, go.
Yeah.
So I'm Joe, like you said. I host the Tales, Trails, and Taverns podcast. This is our third year doing the podcast. We have a blog. We've got a book out for the podcast. I've written a couple other books myself. My co-host actually just filmed his first horror movie as well. So I guess it's a natural progression from going from podcasting into making movies. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm loving this.
It's amazing.
I think we're all filmmakers in this group now, right?
Probably, yeah.
I'm not a filmmaker. The co-host is a filmmaker. I only got a small cameo in it because he based it off of the podcast. So
that's cool.
I played hiker number 1. I got my small part, so maybe I could call myself an actor, but not filmmaker yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I give it a year. We're gonna wrap you into it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The background roles are the gateway drug. Trust me.
It really is.
True.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Rocco, do you want to tell us a little bit more about your film that you got coming out?
Yes, definitely. Yeah. Well, I currently filmed a teaser for the short. It's it's a short film. It's going to be a trilogy of films, and it's all like short films, like nothing big, because I can't afford nothing big, but but like just doing the short films. And the film I want to film first is actually going to be the second film, and I'm doing the second film first, and then the first film second, and the third film third.
How George Lucas of you.
Yeah, yeah.
I know.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
So like this one's gonna be just a pure like slasher horror, and because like that growing up, like slasher films was always like my top films. Like I love watching them, from Chucky and Halloween and Friday the 13th, and the list goes on, and just a huge fan of that era and of horror, slasher horror. So I wanted to make a short in the realm of like slasher horror. I've been talking to people to do the blood and the gore and everything. And then this is just going to be like a hack and slash, like short slasher film. And then the next one is going to be the story on what made the slasher the person he is. And then the third is, of course, like the end of him.
Is it the end though?
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, exactly.
Always got to have that one little finger twitch at the end.
I feel like the slasher films are coming back into style.
Oh, definitely.
I've seen a lot more of them. Yeah, people like those old 80s, 90s style slasher films, and
80s have so much good content. I'm so welcoming all of that to come back.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, what was your favorite kind of slasher film growing up in that genre of like 80s? Would you say? What got you into it? Maybe I should say.
Well, the first film I ever watched was the, I think, what was it, Halloween? No, it was Freddy. It was Freddy. It was the very first film. I think I was like, oh my God, how old was I? Like 8 or something. And I remember my parents watching. They were like, "Oh, you have to go to bed. We're about to watch this horror movie." And then I like kind of snuck down, and I walked in on the scene where Tina is getting cut in the room, and Freddy's dragging her up the ceiling and slicing her open. And I was like, "Oh my God!" I start screaming, and but like that set it off.
Yeah, that was kind of the gateway film for me. I mean, Freddy's still like my ultimate
Oh yeah,
like villain in a horror movie. But I think my favorite of that whole series is got to be Dream Warriors.
I love that movie. I love that movie. Yes.
Yeah, it's one of the best.
Yeah.
Do you like?
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Freddie had like those like films had like a lot of big stars in it, like when they weren't big yet, from Johnny Depp and Lawrence Fishburne was, I think he was like one of the guys, and Patricia Arquette, and it like the list goes on. Like Freddie started their like movie careers.
Yeah, I think it was very similar in Friday the 13th, right?
That was Kevin Bacon was
Kevin Bacon.
Yeah. I was going to say that's the first thing I remember from a horror movie is Kevin Bacon getting ran through with the arrows in the bunk.
Yes.
Not really Kevin Bacon until much later in life, and rewatching it and going, "Oh, I didn't even know that was him."
Yeah, right. He was just like so young.
Yeah.
Great way to launch your careers, to get severed or stabbed repeatedly.
Yeah.
Why not?
Exactly. I think when you started to go back and watch quite a few horror films, that you noticed that a lot of stars got their start in kind of like slasher films.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Sacrificed. That's how they.
There was a period of time where they were making so many that, I mean, that's what the auditions were for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was kind of like the Scream Queens too, like how.
Yeah.
Because I mean, obviously Halloween had Jamie Lee Curtis before she was like really became like popular and who she is today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she can't seem to leave that role either. Like every time she says, "I'm done," Michael Myers is dead. I'm done. She's back.
She's back. She's
I don't
back.
think I could give her up either. I mean, if I was Laurie, yeah, give me every opportunity.
Laurie Strode, you're like, yes.
Yes, and. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite horror film, Joseph? Or do you like horror films?
I do like horror films. I don't watch a whole mess of them. But yeah, I'd say probably Friday the 13th is probably one of the better ones. I like the original one. I thought it was really good.
Yeah.
I did go back and watch the 1958 movie The Blob. Do you remember that one?
Oh, yes.
I was last May, I went out to Penhurst Paracon. Me and my co-host went out there, and we stayed in Phoenixville. And Phoenixville actually has the Colonial Theater that was in that movie, and it looks exactly the same as it did. They actually do like they do a Blob Fest there every July where they reenact the scene where everybody comes screaming out of the theater. So I was down there. I got a couple videos of the Colonial Theater, and it came out super. I mean, it looks identical to what it did in the movie.
Wow, that's crazy.
You know, and we were doing a kick for a while where we were doing horror movie Mondays on the podcast, and we were going over a bunch of old horror movies. And we did The Blob, and it was good. We did the original Friday the 13th, which is, like I said, I didn't realize it was Kevin Bacon until I went back and watched it again. And some other classics like Carrie and The Wicker Man and stuff like, some of the old ones that were definitely one of a kind back then that you got to go back and watch them, and you're like, oh my God, I don't remember it being like this at all. This is totally different than what I thought it was, but still classics,
I still even love, like you can see behind me there, the Universal monsters. So it's like Frankenstein, Dracula, the Mummy, Creature from the Black Lagoon. Love them. Have them all over my room here. So I went and bought like a big, like complete disc series of them so I could go back and watch them. They still like hold true. A lot of them.
Yeah.
Those are so good, those movies.
They're just as scary.
Oh yeah.
Because it was so much about that, like the actors and the reactions, and they had to find horror a different way than like the slasher movies do.
Definitely.
Yeah, you can really see that when you watch movies like Carrie. You watch the original one, and then you watch the remake, and you compare them two side by side. And it's like the older one it's a much different vibe, but like you said, it kind of draws out the drama, kind of draws the tension out, makes it last a lot longer. I know.
Yeah.
They definitely they knew what they were doing.
And I don't know. It seems like when the films are in black and white, it makes it creepier. Like I don't know how. Like when the films are like that, it seems like it's creepier, especially when you see like the fog and everything, and it looks scarier. I don't know why.
It's the score, because they really had to think about, the only thing that could really kind of move or be transitional was the music.
Yeah, true.
All the CGI and effects to keep your eyes busy. So that music itself, the theme song to Dracula, the theme to Dracula, even if you don't know it, you're like, immediately like, there's something here.
It's behind me, isn't it?
Here, and it's not okay.
Well, that's like with Jaws, and the whole score was like what, like two notes. And when they first brought it up they thought it was a joke, and they were like, no, this is it, and it's just sticks. You can't get it out of your head once you hear it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that Jaws theme is classic. Like I mean, I was scared to go into the ocean after that movie.
I'm scared to go into the ocean after the news. Ugh. They keep
Yeah.
getting closer and closer with the sharks at the coast. I'm like, no, it's not good. Quick shout out, hey Bruce, thanks for tuning in tonight. We really appreciate you. And yes, the music soundtrack is definitely critical. Oh my goodness. My uncle just recently, well, not recently, but Halloween, was messaging us in our group chat about adjusting all the color on his TVs to see if modern movies match up to the old ones by turning them black and white. And I was like, man, that sounds like a really fun movie night, just to turn all the color out and see is it up to snuff or not.
Interesting.
That is a good idea.
Yeah, that's a good, good way to
that's
test it.
pretty cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
Apparently, Adam's family is bueno.
It's all black tone, anyways.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Oh, tangent for a second. Sorry.
Yes.
Adam's
Tangent.
family.
Yes.
I heard like the weirdest, and I don't know if it's really canonical or if somebody was like, wouldn't that just be sweet? But the reason that Morticia snips the blooms off the roses is because Gomez is allergic.
Yes, that is
Ooh.
not the cutest.
Right? Is that not the sweetest thing to do?
I love how they're
Wow. I never knew that.
I didn't know that either.
They actually like each other.
I know.
It's built off of them.
They're obsessed with each other. It is so sweet.
Yeah,
And I know
they're pretty much the
fictional,
perfect
but I don't care.
Yeah, I love that about the roses because I never understood that growing up. But like you said, she's looking out for her hubby. Oh,
Exactly. Wow, I never knew that. I know something new about that now.
Yeah, these are the tangents that just happen all of the time. I can really hold them at bay, but not tonight.
now let him go.
Yeah, that had me thinking too about like, because you have the Addams Family and then you have the Munsters, and you really didn't see like Lily and Fred having like, or what was his name? I'm blanking, but that right? Yeah, have like that kind of connection. I don't know.
No, that was a sitcom family connection, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was more silly. There was like
that
air of silliness, comedic, maybe more.
Did anyone see the film, like the Rob Zombie film of that?
That was wild.
Yes. Yeah, it was hard. Yeah, it was like what couple years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll bet it's longer if we think about it.
Probably is.
Oh no!
Probably was like 5 years ago. Maybe right after COVID or something.
It might have been. You're right. I tried to block that one out of my head.
Yeah.
COVID. It's just, it is what it is. It moves on its.
Oh, okay. It's not that bad. 2022. Okay.
So I wasn't far off.
No, you weren't. But I just know how time goes now that I'm a grown up. Almost.
Yeah.
Like it could be 2 years. It could be 12. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy like that. But yeah, I was like thinking about like that film again. The Munsters one, and didn't he have like Rob Zombie had his wife?
Yes. Sherry.
Yeah. Sherry.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just tough all around. Maybe it was just he tried to like recreate the original a little too much, and it just didn't work right because it was color and
I wasn't a fan of it.
Yeah, it's crazy, but I don't know. Remakes. Is it a coin flip?
I mean, like the actors were amazing, like because he got like really good, really great cast, and it's just the movie didn't deliver.
Yeah,
I think we all expected a whole lot more. Because we all seen like Devil's Rejects, we all seen all of the Rob Zombie movies, and they are just like,
yes,
great. And so we expect.
I haven't. I'm probably the only person who doesn't like Rob Zombie movies, but that's.
I've seen a lot of them, so.
I've seen one, and I was like, I've had enough. I think.
So I
Yeah.
guess you weren't a fan of the Rob Zombie's Halloweens either, then.
I didn't see them. I've not seen any of them.
Yeah, I don't remember. They weren't as memorable, I guess, for me either as Halloween movies, you know?
Yeah.
But, yeah, everybody's got their own taste, but it seems like everybody's like just doing a lot of remake these days. Like nobody's coming up with like original.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. I mean, even the Halloween films, like they were basically like the same kind of story. That I mean, Halloween Ends. I wasn't like a big fan of that one, but Halloween and Halloween Kills, I actually liked a little bit.
Hi, Scott. See that?
Yeah, we have a bunch of comments there. Trying to catch up. Oh yeah. Lost in Space.
Lost in Space. That was good. That show.
Yeah. First season was amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
How
Bruce
funny.
knows so many movies I've never heard of before. Well of information.
So,
those go.
Yeah, Eraserhead is David Lynch.
Yeah. Yeah. I haven't seen
it yet, but it's in my to be watched.
Okay.
All right, we had to add that to homework because I've heard a lot of weird things about it, and I'm kind of scared.
Well, I mean, it's Lynch, so you can't go in expecting normal.
Exactly.
Is anyone excited for Scream 7 and Buffy the Vampire Slayer coming back?
I love the Scream series.
Oh yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that one. I'm wondering what they're going to do with it because they had the other girl who was kind of one of the main characters on Scream 6, and they kicked her off after her comments that she made, which was ridiculous. But you know,
a lot of that going on.
What are you going to do? I know. I know. Unfortunately, it is. But so yeah, I'm excited to see what they're going to do with it.
Yeah, right. Especially Stewie's back in it, right?
That's right. And yeah. And oh my gosh, I'm drawing such a blank. My 50-year-old brain is not working right now. It's been a long day. But Nev Campbell, right? She's coming back. Yeah. Yeah. That's gonna be interesting. Did they also say that maybe like I don't know how they're gonna bring him back, but like Screech
if they bring back my very first fake boyfriend.
Yes. They were talking about the only way I could think they would do that would be flashback to.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Because they had him in like the last movie. They had she was seeing him because it was her father, and she was seeing him in the last movie. So they might do the same with this, especially if Stewie is still living. Like maybe Stewie sees him. I don't know.
Yeah, that would be.
I have so much to catch up on.
Oh no, she's like you what?
All right. See, I keep saying we need a Coven getaway. We're gonna have to just do a movie weekend where we lock Haley in and we're like, these are the 20 movies we're watching.
Perfect.
Yes. It needs to happen.
It does need to happen.
Yeah, the last weekend I went away, my mom watched like 3 of them without me. She's like, I thought you saw them. I'm like, no. Now she's a pro on the Scream series now, and I'm like, I don't know what's happening. You gotta catch me.
I mean, it's not too far. You can't get too lost on those because they're pretty much like you can catch up real quick.
There's a lot of exposition to bring you right back. It's fine.
Yeah. And if you're having a movie night, Coven film night, you have to watch The Craft, right?
Oh yeah,
both of them.
I saw that for the first time last year. I told you I got a lot of catching up to do.
Oh, you just saw it for the first time?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that was.
I know. I'm like,
I did not know what to expect into that.
If your mom watched that one without you too, we're gonna have to have words because.
And now they're supposed to come out with practical magic too.
Oh, I heard about that. Yes.
Yes.
So I have the whole book
Sanderson
series now.
sisters.
Wow.
Yes.
Bringing them all back.
Yeah, they are. Of course. That's
You better not mess
if
up
it's
Buffy.
gonna make money.
Of course.
Yeah. They saw him make Hocus Pocus 2 and then Hocus Pocus 3, and they said, you know what, if they can do it, everybody can do it.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Steal them all.
Well, but there are like 6 books in that series.
Oh wow.
So
Says baby girl gotta catch up.
Thanks, Mom.
Your mom had to call you out.
We should
no,
watch
we're
that.
calling her out. She watched movies without our girl, and that is not fair.
Right.
Right? She's like, oh, this will be a safe thing to watch without Haley. And it's the one thing I haven't seen.
Oh no.
It's all good. I watch way too much everything anyway. Oh my goodness.
I know. There's so much to watch on so many channels. It's like,
No.
like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, add it to the list. Add it to the list. You know.
And like all
Especially-
these streaming services too, like you have to.
Yeah.
I mean, if you pay for all these streaming services, you're going to be broke.
You may as well have cable again at the end of the day.
I
You
know.
got all these streaming services, yeah.
Oh my
I know. It's so hard. Well, I know I had a question that I wanted to ask. Speaking about horror movies, right? How like horror often sort of reflects what inner struggles, as much as like the external monsters. So without giving too much away from your film that you're going to be filming, do you use fear or silence or tension to mirror something that's like deeply human?
Yeah, well, first off, like this movie like is definitely personal because like me growing up as a kid, as a teen, early 20s, everything, like I was constantly like being teased and made fun of for my speech, for stuttering, and it's really hard like when you're growing up and you want to like make friends and try to be cool and not be like the freak that they call you or like the outcast, and it like weighs heavy on your mind, especially when you're young, because and like this movie is like I said, is definitely personal because of everything that happened, and it kind of, the character in this film is of course someone who has a speech impediment, and he's gay too on top of that, and he had like the worst of the both worlds because like he was being teased for both of them, being bullied for both of them. I mean, you see this in the film I'm going to film next after this one. It's his story on like being bullied, and he actually finds a guy to love him, and something happens to the guy, and that's what sets him off on this like killing spree, this slasher spree. And of course, like I'm not saying like, oh, if anyone bullies you, go out and go on a slashing spree. No, that's not what I'm saying. But like horror and slashers are the films that I love most, and I wanted to put a message out through the horror film, like just if you view someone as different, like if you think that they're some kind of freak or they aren't normal, like just like be kind to them, like try to go up to them and say hi, or like the littlest thing can actually help them throughout the day, like instead of just being called a freak all the time. And basically that's what the film is, like just like be kind to someone, because all the tease and all the bullying like that could weigh heavily on someone's mind and make them go crazy. And I seen so many things with teens that get bullied, and the suicide rate is so high because of that. And if people just could actually like be kind to them, like stuff like that wouldn't be happening.
Yeah, I agree.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a great film to be able to do that and share that message out there. And I can sort of say I relate. I have a son who is now 25, and he was born very prematurely and has special needs, and he had stuttered as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And so I know it was hard. I can come from that mom perspective to say, we wish we could go out there and, take care of these bullies ourselves, or just wish that you could convey to the parents to do something. It's just kids are cruel.
Yeah, definitely.
And they just don't understand the differences, and there just needs to be education around that, and help for other people who have mental illness that might be taking it, bullying other kids. It's
you're absolutely right. Like I wish like schools would start showing, like start teaching stuff like that, like to actually like human emotions, and would the person like it if they were on the receiving end, like the person teasing, the person bullying, would they like it if they had to go through life every day, go to school every day, and get bullied and teased, and like they have to think about that before actually doing it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Empathy.
Like, I don't. Oh, go ahead.
No, just saying we need an empathy 101 class.
You're right.
Exactly.
Well,
I think that's what's missing, right? Like, people aren't empathized.
You got to recognize that your kids are modeling what you're doing. You can't teach your kid to be empathetic if you're out just, well, he's a this and she's a that, and oh my God, did you see, and kikiing about everybody else's stuff, and then that's how that kid just learns to behave.
Right.
And that's, exactly. I think that's the saddest thing as a parent, is when you look at a kid and you're like, you didn't even give him a chance.
Exactly.
This is behavior you modeled. This is you in a mini form, and now you don't understand why you can't control it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like just like think about like the other person before you go ahead and do it. Because like when I was growing up, like when I got bullied at school, like I would come home, and that would be the end of it until the next day. But now it's even worse, because you don't only get bullied at school, you come home and you get bullied on the internet now, and it like it's worse now.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine like what it's like with social media around.
Exactly. Yeah.
What kids have to do.
I'm so glad we didn't have it.
Oh God, it would have been bad. I mean, like middle school was no picnic for me. I can remember that. It was bad, and that was like note passing. Girls were cruel too.
Yeah.
And a lot of that may have to do with like jealousy, but you don't see it back then. For how you can see it now as an adult, but when you're a kid, you're just like, that's your world.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know. I wish, Rocco, what you're saying, teaching that in class. We do it in kindergarten. I don't know why we stop.
Yeah,
I don't know why we're like, okay, well, you're 6, you know it all.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Like teach them that, like you said, at a very young age, that kindergarten, first grade, and then it like stops, and they think automatically when they go to high school or eighth grade or whatever, and then they know not to tease someone like it. Yeah, it's crazy. Like they teach it at like a very young age, but then stop, and then they grow up to be whatever they want to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. Something's got to change somewhere. That might, definitely incite, shootings and stuff that happen these days.
I know, yeah.
A lot of those kids seem to be bullies. Not that it's an excuse to do that, but you have to treat the root cause, not band-aid the symptom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, definitely, for sure. And like even like in like my film, like even like wearing the mask, because like I could have easily like had the slasher not wear a mask, but the when like wearing a mask is a symbol, because when you have a speech impediment, like a bad one, like how I have with stuttering, and you're really not being seen, like you're not being heard, and when you're talking to someone, like they're waiting for you to finish the sentence, and then they get uneasy and they jump in and not make you finish the sentence, or like if you're on the phone with someone, like they're like, oh, can you hurry it up, and when you have that kind of thing, like you're not really being seen, and that's why like I do the mask, and especially it's por- Porky Pig mask that's painted pink, because of legal rights and all that, but like I painted it pink, and I put like all black lines on it and stuff, and Porky Pig was known for his speech impediment, and it's all like a symbol.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense. It's connected. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. I had a question too for Joseph about your podcast.
Yeah.
And I know that kind of taverns and trails and the stories that are told within them have always been that they're kind of more liminal places, kind of where strangers and legends are kind of born. What kind of energy or magic do you feel most drawn to when choosing places and tales that you share?
What kind of energy? Oh, wow. There's all different kinds. One of the reasons I started is because I love going out in the woods. I love just being in nature. I think I feel most at home. I feel most, spiritual out in the woods,
Yeah.
walking through tall trees, trying to look for, you know, stuff that's there, whether it's like old abandoned buildings and stuff like that, just all kinds of places like that. And I just, it's sort of, oh man, there's a lot of different places that I've been to, and so it could be something that's a dark energy that I want to go investigate. It could be something that it's just an old town that used to be there that no longer exists anymore. We've done a lot of places that are like old asylums, old state hospitals, and those places have such varied and such dark stuff that happened there. I mean, the way people were treated, especially in asylums and hospitals in the 1800s and the early 1900s, was just actually all the way up until the early 2000s. There's a lot of these hospitals that we've been to that only shut down in the 90s and early 2000s, which is just seems absolutely wild to me. You go to these places and you think like, oh, it's 1870, 1890. This is an old place, and no, it shut down in 1996. Like I was in high school when this place closed.
Yeah.
And these are not people. These are not people that you just read about in books. These are people that I had a great aunt who was schizophrenic. So and my grandmother was actually institutionalized for a while, and she was given shock therapy for some stuff that she was going through at one point. So like these are people that you've known that had to experience this kind of stuff that you saw. So as far as what we're drawn to, it's just it could be anything. It could be paranormal. It could be spirits, ghosts. It could be witchcraft. We've gone to places that have had, legends of witches. Salem is a big one. Obviously, the Conjuring House. We've done the Conjuring House.
Nice.
That's got the legend of Bathsheba, which isn't accurate at all what they portray in the movie. She was not a deviant witch by any means. She was just a regular person in the neighborhood, and she got a bad rap from the
That's
way Hollywood.
That's similar to here in Tennessee where they have the Bell Witch.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah. So she was just, her name was Kate Batts, and really like the whole premise, they did a movie about it called An American Haunting. Just like that. And
that was great.
And supposedly she was supposed to be the only, spirit or ghost that actually killed a person. But, that's just, I think, a legend. She really didn't do that. She was the one who was being assaulted by, the community because they wanted her land. And she was a female in that day and age. And she happened to hold some land. And so they were just calling her witch and everything to try and get what they wanted out of it. So legends don't always.
No, there was that was a pretty common theme in the Salem witch trials too.
Oh yeah,
the women had land and didn't have husbands, and they wanted to get it from them at some point. There's also a place not too far from here called the Patchogue State Forest, and it's a pretty big chunk of land in eastern part of Connecticut. And so there's a bunch of legends. It kind of rivals the Freetown State Forest and the Bridgewater Triangle, where there's a lot of legends in the area. One of them is Maud the Witch, right? And so it's supposedly the gravesite of a witch who's buried near Hell Hollow and Hell Hollow Pond area. And I think the legend is if you walk to her grave and you don't respect her, essentially, you'll get targeted. And, the locals have told the story over and over again. People have gone out there. They actually had to remove the original grave because people would either break it or desecrate it in some way. So they had to take, it was I want to say it was like a concrete cross that was out there. And the only thing that anybody could find on someone named Maud was a young girl named Maud, I want to say Richmond or Reynolds or something. It started with an R, and there's a farm in that area. And there was a young girl who died of tuberculosis, I believe, at around 2 or 3 years old, very young. And so the mother buried her close to the house. So it's the only grave that's within eyesight of the original farm structure. Wow. And so people just took this little girl's grave and they turned her into a witch, into this menacing creature that, would haunt you and stuff like that. And that's not what it is. You know what I mean? That's just a legend that's been passed down just because something was there and nobody knew what it was. And we didn't have the internet back then. Everything was word of mouth. So,
right.
But I mean, I did go out there myself, and there is a weird feeling when you cross the stream. Like, I wouldn't say that I'm not intuitive at all when it comes to spirits and stuff like that. But if there's like a really strong presence, I could definitely, the hair on the back of my neck stands up. And so I got a weird feeling when I crossed the creek and got to where the farmhouse is and where her grave was. And so, I mean, I stopped, paid my respects, and went about my bit, and then went and looked for fairy gates to the woods because I'm hoping one of these days I'll walk through one. But,
drop a pin, I'm going too.
Yeah, one of the big things about my podcast is that every place that we do an episode on is some place that we have physically been to. So we do it's all about the firsthand experience, and then we dive into the legends, the lore, and then we look into the history of it, the actual history, whether it's tragic history or dark history, or if it's just regular history. We look into what happened and what's true, what's not true, what's legend, what's exaggerated, stuff like that. So we have everything that we have an episode on, either me or my co-host have been there, you know.
That's amazing. I love that. Because of being a paranormal investigator too, I've been to a lot of similar places that are like
Yeah.
that. And there
Yeah.
is a certain energy when you walk into a place that you can feel, especially something like Waverly Hills or Eloise or Trans-Allegheny.
Those are a few places that I'd love to go to.
Yeah, I'm about to go, I think in March, going to Eloise. I've been to Waverly, haven't done Trans-Allegheny yet, but I'm hoping to. But I've done Brushy. But yeah, there's the whole kind of theory about what we call stone tape theory, which is also
Yes.
residual. So
Right.
that's just another word for residual. So but it also is a movie, Stone Tape Theory. If you ever look that one up, it was like in the 70s, 70s, sort of British. But it was about this castle that was haunted, and it was investigated by some scientists, and they started doing recording equipment like we do nowadays to record and document the activity that's happening in the location. And what they noticed was that there was this ghost of this woman that would come out, and she would scream, and then she would fall to her death.
Ooh.
And what they noticed was that everybody was getting the same image at the same time. And so they were like, well, maybe it's the building. Maybe it's the stone in the building that's trapping the energies and causing it to play back like a recording. And so that's what a lot of paranormal, investigators nowadays really think about, that when they're looking and they're going into a haunted location. That's one of the things I go around to Paracons and talk about is the experiences that in a lot of these buildings that we're finding when we do the research, that they are actually made out of limestone. They're somewhere in the foundation or the walls, or even like in Franklin, Kentucky, there's a whole jail, and it's the walls, the ceiling, the floor, everything limestone. So we're kind of putting two and two together to say, well, we know that rocks can hold energy. I mean, quartz crystal is a perfect example of it. So
I was gonna say there's in New England, like when you walk through the woods in New England, no matter where you go, there's stone everywhere. Right?
Oh, wow.
And New England is known to be haunted all over the place. And I just remember having that thought in my head one time. I was out hiking through these backwoods, and it butted up against the Narragansett tribal land. And I just remember walking through there and just stone everywhere, glacial erratics all over the place, and quartz crystal. There's quartz veins all through the woods in all kinds of different places. And I just remember thinking, like, yeah, if stone tape theory is real, then that's why I've always said, like, all of New England is haunted. It's just the whole thing.
Oh my God.
Every part of it. I mean, every old house that's more in my house 115 years old, and it's the whole foundation is just chunks of stone.
Yeah.
I actually went to a interesting story about the quartz, just real quick. Sorry.
Yeah.
But we went to there's a abandoned colonial village in Connecticut, just north of New Haven, I think. And it's called the Pilfershire Abandoned Town. And so I remember I've gone up there a couple times, and you go up there and you get into the middle of it, and there's foundations all over the place. There's wells, like at just about every house that still has a foundation, there's a well where it goes down. You can see the water filling up. And as we were walking out of there, there was one spot where I saw like a stone wall. It led up and then had this big section of stone. And so I was drawn to it. And I walked over to it. And as I get up to it, I realized that it's a circle of stone, like it's a stone wall, but then it's built with this circle in it, and it's hollow in the middle. And there's this chunk of quartz about this big sitting right in the center of it, in this hole,
Oh my
in this
God.
stone, almost like a stone pillar that's about 3 or 4 feet high. And I'm like, oh man, it's a full moon tonight. That thing is going to be charged up like crazy. I was like, I want to touch it, but I don't want to move it.
No, don't touch it.
I always touch things.
No.
It's fine. It'll give him some energy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
but
I'm pretty big about not bringing anything home with me.
No.
Yeah.
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 Leave it where you can like physically touch it, but
There's
leave it
the
where it's
only
at.
the only thing I've ever brought home, and I'll show you. It's this thing right here. This is a piece of it's a piece of coal from Centralia, Pennsylvania. You ever heard of that? I know you have those.
No, I haven't.
The Silent Hill, the town that
Oh, yeah.
burnt up
yeah.
and
Yeah.
became the Silent Hill movie and video games. Yeah,
Okay.
we went to,
Mhm.
that's a piece of the coal from Centralia, Pennsylvania.
Wow.
That was I had to take. There's coal everywhere. You could smell
Yeah.
the fire still burning underground. It's
Oh my
amazing.
God.
Oh, that's the
That's-
one that's been burning for years.
Yeah.
Since 60s,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, there's people still live in the town. I was
Oh,
underwhelmed
really?
by
Like-
seeing it, yeah, but it was still super cool. Like,
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
definitely like a
Amazing.
bucket list thing. Like, okay, we went.
Yeah. And the other thing you mentioned when you were talking about, that finding like those old wells with the stone, and that's another what they believe with paranormal too is the
The
water.
water, yeah.
Mhm.
Water has something to do with being able to move the energy, and it makes sense if you even look at the molecular level of water.
hmm
So it makes sense that if you have like the perfect storm of having stone, quartz, and water, it's like
Yeah.
amazing.
Well, it's like the Conjuring house. There's a well in the basement of the Conjuring house, and the
Oh,
whole
wow.
basement is all stone. Even the floor is flat stone
Huh.
laid out.
So that's why I think it may not just be the building. Sometimes it's the land.
Mhm.
It's the land. That's what is trapping the energies there.
Well, I wonder if that's why there's so many places in Indiana that are haunted. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, Rachel, you've driven up here. So if you're driving through southern Indiana, they cut those highways through limestone.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
wow.
know.
And
Yeah.
then they
Tennessee's
will
full of
just
it
use it
too.
all over the state
Oh,
to
really?
build the jails, the courthouses, the old
Yep.
hotels, the mortuaries, all that stuff. So, yeah. Ooh, that is
Amazing.
fun.
Man, we could probably go on for hours.
Oh, yeah. We always do this, though. We're like, oh, it's been an hour? What?
I know. And then we get the elevator music.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was wondering where that music was coming from.
That's our thank you for the award. You got to go. Joe, where can folks find your podcast?
So you can find my podcast pretty much anywhere. It's on Spotify, Apple, iHeartRadio. It's Tales, Trails, and Taverns. You can also find the videos. We've started doing video podcasts on YouTube. There is a website, talestrailsandtaverns.com. That's the blog, and you can find all the information there. And we're on pretty much every social media: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Threads, X, everywhere you could be. I'm at it. I'm a one-man show for the social media, but I'm all over the place. So I'm very busy in my off time.
Yes.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
And Rocco, who stars in your movie? You tell us about your cast.
Yeah. Like, right. I literally just got one of the biggest horror names from like the slasher era. I mean, she was never in a horror movie, but she hosted a lot of horror movies, and the host of Up All Night, Ron DeShare. Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Like my early 20s are all coming back to me right now. Oh my God.
So she's like the main, like she's the one. She's like the main person of the film, and I don't know if any of you follow wrestling or not. Like I got a couple wrestlers from AEW, Ace Austin, and Red Velvet. Like I got them from AEW wrestling, and Miss Up All Night herself, and they're going to be part of the cast. Yeah.
Can I come do props,
Awesome.
please? I just want to like come meet her.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm really good as an extra.
Everything
I
on
just-
set.
Okay.
I know. And so, yeah, how can people get involved with your movie?
Oh, well,
When will it
just
be released, and how can we see it, and all those things?
yeah, definitely. Well, right now is the early stages. Like, it's being funded on Kickstart. starter, and then once I get everything done and funded, then I'm gonna start filming. Like I already filmed a teaser for it, and everything could, like, I posted everything on my like main show, the Gru Room show. It's GRUERUME show, SHOW, and like that has like all the people I had on the show and interviewed them, and it has the teaser for the movie and the cast and everything else. So like everything would be found there. And I opened face a face face Facebook group, and the Facebook group is under the name of the film. You just type in the name of the film, and queer horror slasher, I think it is, or queer slasher or horror slash. It's something like that. I can't remember what it is now.
Well, that sounds amazing. Thank you too for Rocco and Joseph for being our guests tonight.
Thank you for having me.
It's been wonderful.
Thank
We look forward to
you
seeing
so much.
amazing things from you both.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much for pushing like the film and talking about everything. Like I really appreciate that a lot.
Oh, he said mention the campaign perks before we go.
Okay, well, actually, one of the perks is to be in a scene with her, with Miss Up All Night, Rhonda Share. That's one of the perks, and a 10-minute Zoom call with Rhonda, Zoom call with Ace Austin, a Zoom call with Red Velvet. What you could get killed on the set. I'm trying to think of all the perks off the top. I have so many listed, like associate producer. Oh my god! Like I just photo in the film. You could put a clip of your podcast in the film. Yeah, it's like everything's on the Kickstart starter. Like it has all the perks listed on there.
Awesome.
Amazing.
I know.
Nice.
Yeah, Katie's brain
Katie
going.
Lynn, I know. Katie Lynn's like, what?
My birthday is in 18 days. So if people wanted to get me that for my birthday, we're helping everybody out here.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, man.
Yeah, she's so nice too. Like I've had like a bunch of different chats with her already, and she's awesome. Like she's super sweet.
Yes.
Awesome.
Well, thank you all
Well, I can't
again.
think of a better way to end tonight.
I know.
So, yeah,
Oh my
guys, absolutely for president.
Wow. I mean,
You have our vote.
anyone's better than what we have.
Yeah,
So,
you can say that again.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
A delight.
Fellas, thank you again for being with us tonight. Keep us posted on progress for things. Joseph, anytime you're around, if people can join you for a hunt or a haunt or a research trip, whatever, keep us posted. And Rocco,
Sounds good.
I can't wait to see what this movie does. It's gonna be awesome.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.